What's up, guys? Today we're going to take a deep dive into one of the biggest mysteries in Bleach. Is Yhwach truly the biological son of the Soul King, or is he something else entirely? Reiō.
未来を見渡した我が父よ。
Now, let's start with the fundamental question. Is Yhwach a direct descendant of the Soul King? Did Reiō leave a child behind before he was sealed away? Or is Yhwach an amalgamation of the discarded pieces of Reiō that have yet to be accounted for? We already have confirmation that certain characters such as Pernita Parkinjas and Gerard Valkyrie are literal body parts of the Soul King. Pernita is the Soul King's left arm, while Mimi Hagi is the right arm. Gerard, on the other hand, is the heart. These body parts were forcibly removed and discarded into the worlds created by the Soul King's power. Despite this, these sentient pieces retain unique personalities and free will, acting independently as if they were separate beings altogether. Gerard Valkyrie is a particularly compelling example. As the heart of the Soul King, he still identifies as a Quincy. If we had never been told about his origins, there would be no real way to distinguish him from any other Stern Ritter. This raises an interesting possibility. Could Yhwach be a similar case? Could he be a lost piece of the Soul King, one that evolved into an entirely new being? There's plenty of evidence to support this theory. First, several parts of the Soul King's body remain unaccounted for. We know Gerard is the heart, Pernita is the left arm, Mimi Hagi is the right arm, and a piece of Rangiku Matsumoto that Aizen used to create his Hoyoku is believed to have originated from the Soul King's nails. Additionally, all Fullbringers are stated to possess fragments of the Soul King within them, though it's never specified which pieces they inherited. This leaves a major question. What happened to the rest of the Soul King's body? Could Yhwach himself be composed of those missing pieces? However, the Thousand Year Blood War anime adaptation throws a wrench into this theory. We see an infant Yhwach developing inside his mother's womb, suggesting that he had a tangible biological mother. This implies that the Soul King, or perhaps another divine entity, impregnated a woman, leading to Yhwach's birth. If this is true, then it would mean that Reiō did indeed leave behind a legacy in the form of a child before his eventual sealing. This idea carries some weight. Yhwach repeatedly refers to the Soul King as his father, not just metaphorically, but perhaps in a very literal sense. If Yhwach truly is the biological son of the Soul King, it would provide a deeper context for his resentment. He wouldn't just see the Soul King as a failed god, but as an absent father who abandoned both him and his mother. This could further explain Yhwach's hatred towards Soul Society, and his belief that the Quincy race, which he claims as his own descendants, were forsaken by the very being that created them. Another key detail to consider is the nature of the Almighty. We know that Ugram Hashwal's version of the Almighty was significantly weaker than Yhwach's, meaning Yhwach had far superior control over the ability. However, Yhwach's power was not absolute. Ichibe Hyosube was able to seal it away 1,000 years ago. This raises the possibility that the Soul King's own version of the Almighty was even stronger than Yhwach's, granting him a level of omniscience beyond anything we've seen. If that's the case, then the Soul King likely foresaw the rise of the Quincy and their eventual extermination at the hands of the Shinigami, yet chose to do nothing about it. This could add even more layers to Yhwach's deep-seated hatred. So, what's the truth? Is Yhwach the direct offspring of the Soul King, or is he merely a discarded fragment that gained sentience? The evidence points in both directions, leaving us with an open-ended mystery. But what do you guys think? Is Yhwach the Soul King's biological son? Or is he just another fragment of Reiō's lost essence? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your theories. Peace out.